Good evening. This is All India Radio and I am Valsa Williams with the news at 9. The headlines. Campaigning ends for 71 constituencies across 9 states in 4th phase of Lok Sabha elections, voting on Monday. Air India's flight operations remain disrupted since morning due to technical glitch, expected to normalise by tonight. Sri Lankan Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe says progress has been made in apprehending the perpetrators of Sunday's terror attacks. Deep depression in southeast Bay of Bengal intensifies into Cyclonic Storm Fani. Fishermen asked not to venture into the sea. Shooter Abhishek Verma bags gold at ISSF World Cup in China to secure India's 5th Olympic quota. And Gurpreet Singh and Sunil Kumar win Greco-Roman silver medals at Asian Wrestling Championships. Campaigning for the 4th phase of Lok Sabha elections came to an end this evening. 71 constituencies spread over 9 states will go to polls in this phase on Monday. Top leaders of various political parties addressed rallies at various places today to garner support for their candidates. Senior BJP leader and Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Congress President Rahul Gandhi held public meetings in Uttar Pradesh. Addressing a public meeting at Kannauj, Prime Minister Modi said the NDA government introduced several beneficial schemes and people who were benefited through them. He also said BJP will not compromise with terrorism and will fight for national security. More from our correspondent on the electioneering in the state.
Congress President Rahul Gandhi said in a rally in Raebareli district that if his party comes to power, then we will end unemployment. While in Amethi, he said that BJP government stopped the development work in his constituency. Congress General Secretary and in charge of Eastern UP, Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, held road shows at Unnao and Barabanki district. Samajwadi Party leaders Akhilesh Yadav and his wife Dimple Yadav led road show in Chibramau area of Kannauj constituency. Senior BJP leaders Rajnath Singh, Yogi Adityanath, Keshav Prasad Maurya and Dinesh Sharma campaigned at various places in the state. Sushil Chandra Tiwari, AIR News, Lucknow.
In Rajasthan, leaders of both Congress and BJP held rallies at various places seeking support for their candidates. Details from our correspondent.
Congress leader Ashok Gehlot addressed election rallies in Jodhpur, where his son Vaibhav is in fray. Senior leader Sachin Pilot addressed public meetings in Dosa and Rajsamand district. BJP leader Vasundhara Raje conducted road show in Bara for her son, BJP candidate Dushyant Singh, while Prakash Javadekar campaigned in Jodhpur. Actor Sunny Deol conducted road shows in Ajmer and Bajmer, while Hema Malini in Pali for BJP. Actor Govinda participated in road show for Congress in Ajmer. Jitendra Dwivedi, AIR News, Jaipur.
Our Bhopal correspondent reports that leaders of several parties were seen making last-ditch efforts to win the voters in Madhya Pradesh.
Last day of campaigning witnessed rallies of VSP Chief Mayawati, Central Minister Uma Bharti and BJP Vice President Shivraj Singh Chauhan. Senior Congress leader Anand Sharma was also seen in action in Bhopal. Accusing BJP and Congress, Mayawati said both the parties have always supported rich classes and ignored poor and backward. While Uma Bharti said there is a wave against the opposition all over the country. Sanjeev Sharma, AIR News, Bhopal.
BJP President Amit Shah campaigned in Odisha. Addressing a rally in Mayurbhanj district, Mr. Shah attacked the BJD government in the state for not implementing the centre's Ayushman Bharat scheme, thereby depriving the poor of free health services. In the 4th phase, voting will take place for 17 parliamentary seats in Maharashtra, 13 each in Rajasthan and Uttar Pradesh, 8 in West Bengal, 6 each in Madhya Pradesh and Odisha, 5 in Bihar and 3 in Jharkhand. Kulgam district of Anantnag constituency in Jammu and Kashmir will also go to polls in this phase. Meanwhile, in Arunachal Pradesh, repolling was held at 17 polling stations under tight security today. The state went to simultaneous assembly and Lok Sabha polls on the 11th of this month. In West Bengal, the Election Commission has announced repolling at 3 booths in Raiganj parliamentary constituency. Voting will be held on Monday. Polling on the seat took place in the 2nd phase of Lok Sabha polls on the 18th of this month. Opposition parties had demanded repolling following allegations of irregularities. A delegation of 5 political parties, including Congress, TMC and NCP, met the Election Commission today over alleged mentioning of the name of BJP below its lotus symbol on electronic voting machines. Talking to media after meeting the Commission in New Delhi, Congress leader Abhishek Verma said mentioning of names of any party on EVMs is a violation of poll norms. The delegation urged the Commission to either replace all such machines before the next phase of polling or mention names of all parties on EVMs. The BJP today approached the Election Commission over alleged violation of Model Code of Conduct by Aam Aadmi Party convener Arvind Kejriwal. In a memorandum submitted to Chief Election Commissioner Sunil, BJP urged the poll body to censure Mr. Kejriwal and bar him from campaigning and media interactions during the Lok Sabha polls. The party said Mr. Kejriwal during a press conference had made communal remarks, which is a violation of poll norms. The Election Commission has seized unaccounted cash, illicit liquor, drugs, gold and freebies worth over 3,205 crore rupees since the Model Code of Conduct came into effect. Tamil Nadu is on top of the list, followed by Gujarat, Delhi, Punjab and Andhra Pradesh. In a statement, the Commission said it has seized over 778 crore rupees cash from all over the country. It has also seized drugs and narcotics worth 1,185 crores, precious metals worth 945 crores, liquor worth over 244 crore rupees, and freebies worth 51 crores. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates, follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts.
News Services Division of All India Radio is broadcasting a special live program, Janadesh 2019, on the developments related to the General Elections 2019.
Tune in to the FM Gold channel of AIR from 4:05 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. every day till the announcement of results to listen to this special program.
Sri Lankan Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe has said that the country is making progress in apprehending the perpetrators of the recent deadly terror attacks. In an exclusive interview to DD News a short while ago, Mr. Wickremesinghe said it is good that communal harmony is intact in the country.
We have been sharing intelligence on the ISS and others with other countries. At the moment, we have asked to look at the links abroad, the foreign links of this group. We are making progress in apprehending the perpetrators. The security forces are at it. Certainly, there can be different ideologies, but there can be radicalization that leads to violence. We will certainly take measures to combat that legally and otherwise.
The Sri Lankan Prime Minister said as far as tourism is concerned, the government will try to resolve to bring it back on track by August. He also said India had shared intelligence with his country on the suicide attacks. He, however, said that the intelligence was not acted upon. Earlier, 6 terrorists and 9 civilians were killed in raids by security forces on a hideout of Islamic State terror group in Nintavur of Eastern Province. Our Colombo correspondent reports that over 20 suspects have been taken into custody in the operations.
The security forces had raided the house as part of countrywide crackdown on terrorist hideouts after Sunday attack. The terrorists engaged in gunfire initially and later carried out explosions. Security forces believe 1 or 2 terrorists may have escaped the scene during night hours. Surveillance is on by security forces as there are inputs of more attacks by terrorist groups. Security forces are not taking any chance, and President Sirisena has said that every house in the country will be searched to prepare a reliable database of the residents. Santosh Kumar for AIR News from Colombo.
India has advised its citizens not to undertake non-essential travel to Sri Lanka in view of the prevailing security situation in the island nation. In a statement, the External Affairs Ministry said those undertaking essential or emergency travel can contact the High Commission of India in Colombo or the Assistant High Commission in Kandy or its consulates in Hambantota and Jaffna in case of requirement of any assistance. The helpline numbers of the Indian High Commission are available on the mission's website. Air India's flight operations are expected to be normal by tonight after facing disruptions for a few hours today due to a technical problem. Air India Chairman Ashwani Lohani said in New Delhi that the software of the airline had shut down for around 6 hours this morning, resulting in disruption of flight operations. Our correspondent has filed this report.
Thousands of Air India passengers had a harrowing time at airports across the world as the airline software did not function this morning due to a technical glitch. The passenger service system software, which looks after check-in, baggage and reservation, did not function from 3:30 a.m. to 8:45 a.m. as per Indian Standard Time. Altogether, 85 flights were delayed. They included 21 international flights. Air India and its subsidiaries operate around 674 flights globally every day. With Saubhagyakar, Anand Kumar, AIR News, Delhi.
The deep depression in the southeast Bay of Bengal has intensified into a cyclonic storm. The summer phenomenon is named as Fani. The cyclone was some 1,000 kilometers southeast of Chennai and 1,400 kilometers off Machilipatnam in Andhra Pradesh. The Met Department said the cyclone is set to further intensify into a severe cyclonic storm by tomorrow and a very severe cyclonic storm at midnight on Monday. Our correspondent reports that fishermen have been asked not to venture into the sea.
Cyclones in April is indeed a rarity. The last time a cyclone making landfall in Tamil Nadu coast in April month has been way back in 1966, say weather researchers. Even this time, if Cyclone Fani would cross the shores in the state is yet uncertain. The weather forecast says there would be only scanty rainfall in northern Tamil Nadu on Tuesday, mostly due to the cyclone's long distance from the shores. National Disaster Response Force, its state counterparts and Revenue Administration are keenly watching the tracks of the cyclone. Jai Singh, AIR News, Chennai.
In Maharashtra, 2 Naxals were killed in an encounter in Etapalli division of Gadchiroli district today. The encounter broke out when the district police commandos were conducting an anti-Naxal operation in the area. On to sports, India's Abhishek Verma bagged a gold medal in the 10-meter air pistol event at the International Shooting Sport Federation ISSF World Cup at Beijing in China today. He clinched the top honours with a total score of 242.7 points in the 8-man final. Russia's Artem Chernosov took home the silver, with South Korea's Seung-woo Han finishing with a bronze. With the gold, Abhishek has secured India's 5th 2020 Tokyo Olympic quota. Earlier, Saurabh Chaudhary in the same category, Anjum Modgil and Apurvi Chandela in women's 10 meters air rifle and Divyansh Singh Pawar in men's 10 meters air rifle event had sealed Olympic quota for India. India's Gurpreet Singh and Sunil Kumar settled for a silver medal each in their Greco-Roman categories at the Asian Wrestling Championships at Xi'an in China today. On the penultimate day of the competition, Gurpreet had to be satisfied with a second spot after being handed a 0-8 defeat by Hyun-woo Kim of South Korea in the final 77-kilogram category. In 87 kilograms, Sunil Kumar failed to clinch the top spot as he went down to Hussain Ahmed Noori of Iran in the title clash. In IPL cricket, Sunrisers Hyderabad were 121 for 3 in 15 overs against Rajasthan Royals in Jaipur a short while ago. Rajasthan had won the toss and opted to bowl. Mumbai Indians beat Chennai Super Kings by 46 runs at Chennai last night. Chennai still tops the table with 16 points, while Mumbai has advanced to the second spot with 14 points. Delhi Capitals also have 14 points, but they are third on net run rate. US President Donald Trump has said he will pull his country out of an international arms treaty. It was signed in 2013 by the then President Barack Obama, but opposed by the National Rifle Association, NRA, and other conservative groups. Mr. Trump told members of the NRA at an annual meeting that he intends to revoke the status of the U.S. as a signatory to the treaty, which was never ratified by the U.S. Senate. On Twitter, he called the decision a defense of American sovereignty. And now, before we wrap up the bulletin, the headlines once again. Campaigning ends for 71 constituencies across 9 states in 4th phase of Lok Sabha elections, voting on Monday. Air India's flight operations remain disrupted since morning due to technical glitch, expected to normalise by tonight. Sri Lankan Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe says progress has been made in apprehending the perpetrators of Sunday's terror attacks. Deep depression in southeast Bay of Bengal intensifies into Cyclonic Storm Fani. Fishermen asked not to venture into the sea. Shooter Abhishek Verma bags gold at ISSF World Cup in China to secure India's 5th Olympic quota. And Gurpreet Singh and Sunil Kumar win Greco-Roman silver medals at Asian Wrestling Championships. And that is all in the news at 9. Good night.